he finds them that they're just cowards that are, out there to pester the innocents, harass, people who can't, protect themselves. And so for them, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about them at all. And he's not going to have any respect for them. He finds them to be just cowards. Or lawless heathens.
Welcome to war, mate. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing.
Well, let me see what you have.
Take a look.
Let me first sell you some stuff. Keep the first stuff. I know that'll come in. Don't care about the iron armor. I guess that's it. Guess I didn't pick up any weapon. Anything extra? Nope. What do you have for sale? Any good weapons? Iron? No, not really. Maybe some more iron arrows. Value 3. How much would it cost? Oh. Let's say 25. How much would that cost? Or, well, let's say 10. 30. Yeah, I'll get 10 more for now. That'll be fine. Got some hide. And you got some leather. And you even got steel and iron, which I didn't really care about. What do you got to craft with? Corundum. I wouldn't know how to use that. Iron I could use. But I can also mine it. Leather's useful. Lockpicks, wouldn't know how to use those. Wouldn't know how to craft with that. Might could do steel. Huh. We'll have to keep this in mind. No problem. Always happy to help out a couple of local people. Alright, let's go tanning rack. Oh yes, thank you. You have your options of fur, leather, and they come in large or small. I think actually last time I had a large fur tint and a small leather tint. Which basically the small one will hold about one person. The large ones are actually really nice. They just take a lot to build. So we have those. Like then the same rules apply. Leather is better in the rain, like the southern part, Riften, Farcrease. Can't think of it now. And where you have the rainstorms, that'll be better. Fur's better in the northern parts. We'll get more into this when we read through that book. Here's the packs I was talking about. Oh, they weigh 5. So you get an extra 45 pounds basically if you include the weight of the pack, which isn't too bad. And they come in different colors. Like that's wolf, that'd be bear, saber, cat pelt, which would actually be a really nice one. Bard's journal. That's for the Become a Bard mod. Like I said, we won't use it just because I'm kind of worried about copyright, so I'm not quite sure on that. So I just figured I'd be safe and not use it. And he's not really a bard type either. This book will let us create. Oh, leather 2. That's actually really worth it. Will let us create the cloaks, the various cloaks at various places. I think we can actually pick it up. Same thing. This will let us create the fur crafts, and that's one I really should get, or make, I should say, because you have a lot of the fur cloaks, which look really nice. I don't think there's anything different here. Yeah. A couple of mods I think end up adding a few extra things, but nothing we're gonna mess with. Leather. Jewelry. Let's same thing. The building materials from hearth. Oh. Can actually create those. Cooking pot, that may be, that'll be something we need, because if we have a fire and we have a cooking pot, we can cook anywhere. These are various ones for the become a bard. A woodcutter's axe, 2 firewood, an iron ingot, which is ironic. You need an iron ingot and firewood, which to get firewood, in theory, you have to chop firewood. We'll probably just go somewhere and buy one or nick one. Probably go to the mill. Probably go down to actually Riverwood and do some work down there. Get a little extra money. Various shops, I think they're about closed for the night. Oh. We're gonna go up to Dragon's Reach. Now what? What's going on?
A fight.
I can tell that. Where's the fight?
Good.
Well, everyone's running around. Is it you two? No. No. Is it behind here? Oh yeah, it is. How did they get in here? Okay. Stormcloak. He has no problem taking their money and arrows, though. He knows it's, I wouldn't say desperate times, but this is the times. Still, their extra clothes, because he knows he can use that. Sorry to have to take your clothes, but y'all have armor on, and better to be buried in armor than to be buried in clothes at the end of the day. Did one get up here? How are these Stormcloaks? Come on, Whiterun. Is your city really this bad? Shakes his head. He's like, I don't know really how safe I feel, seeing as guards get almost to the Dragon's Reach and no, the body. I ain't going down there.
Big sticker like that's not going to get you far. Best visit the blacksmith.
I have, thank you very much. Another thing and reason why I'm kind of grabbing up torches is because they actually supposed to slow your how cold you get, how fast you get cold, or something like that. So, if you're ever in a cold part, you can take out a torch. Plus, they're just good for light, but yeah.
Another wanderer here to lick my father's
Feel
boots.
hungry and thirsty.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
Alrighty, I will definitely check that out. You don't mind. Read. These books you can find for free. What's the Sea of Ghosts? Huh, that's just whatever. They're not worth anything, they can be replaced. But now that we got the book, we can create linen, which is why I came up here. Which, you know, how do you know there's a book? But yeah. I was told.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
That's nice. So yeah, he knows that they're everywhere.
We should talk to Adrian at the forge.
That you can find these books anywhere, everywhere. That most people, they're not worth anything. Most people just whatever.
Damn those gray mains to oblivion. If they want to back the storm cloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Alrighty, go you. Now it's right for the getting dark. Actually, it's a little bit cloudy. Was hoping maybe we'd get some shooting stars, but I don't think we will. We may. I don't know if it has to be later. We're tired now, anyways. Oh well. Well, it's time for some food and some sleep. Yes, I know I'm thirsty, but I'm gonna wait until I get to my house. Oh, we need to get some water. We'll use those empty jars. Use those empty jars and get some water. What do we have? Like I got very much, but a cream treat really won't do. Cabbage, stale bread. Sorry about that. Raw beef. Maybe we got enough stuff laying around to cook it. No, I don't want a plate. Sack of flour. I think that'll do us good. More sacks of flour. I'm just gonna leave that. Maybe I should check here. Cabbage. Just what I wanted. What is it? Miscellaneous. I don't need you. I don't need you. All that rabbit leg on the floor. Wonderful. Some venison. More stale bread. Well, I think we made a mistake. Should have checked my parents' house before for food. Ah, salt pile. Maybe we are not lost after all. And 6 of them. What's in the cupboard? A roll of paper. Nice. Grab some garlic. I'm not sure what dried elf ears do. And I'll save the salmon. Let's see if we can cook something. We'll be very limited, but after a long trip, cabbage stew and cooked beef. Ooh. That sounds appetizing. Yes. Where's the last of my beef? Rabbit haunch. And it's not going to fill us up. Venison chop. Another one, as out of character, stew and soups and all that will also keep you warm. And cabbage soup. That doesn't sound that good. My parents would not be very happy right now. But then again, they were never. We just won't tell them. It'll be our secret. We sit here, yes. Have a nice little sit down. We'll have Basically all our food. With a couple bottles of wine. Blackbriar mead, we'll save that. Honeydew mead. Ooh. Is that all the mead we got? Yeah, we'll save that. Those are special occasion meads. Alright, we'll just have some cooked beef.